Hey, we're Jet. Oh, I said, hey, we're Jet. Thanks for watching us at blender.com. The album title, Shaka Rock, is we found the story of Shaka Zulu, who was an African lord. And he was given this title, Shaka, in their language. It means he was an illegitimate child, and it was a derogatory term, but he ended up becoming the Zulu chief and kept the name. Something about that resonated with us.
I don't know how you choose them, that's how we do it.
We choose them.
Yeah.
And the burning truck, I don't know if it truly symbolises anything, or if it was just a really sort of a visual idea that we thought was really interesting, and that would look really, it would contrast really well with our other records. You know, Get Born being an album cover that was black and white, and then Shine On being or just black.
Delivery trucks drove by, and Cam said, like, let's just write the album title on one of those and take a photo. That should be the album cover. And we were just like, that's it. And so we did. And then we ended up setting it on fire.
Yeah.
Like you do.
That was the last minute idea.
We're boys. This was a statement against those gas-guzzling monsters. No, not really.
What do you do? She said nothing, but I'm damn sure it's more than you.
There's a lot of fans on the website, and we didn't know we had from countries, and
they existed.
Well, we knew they existed.
It's made music really accessible, and it's also made bands really accessible, because I can go on to a Twitter thing and see what our fans want us to play at our shows and that kind of thing, instead of some guy at a boardroom going, "We have done the market research." The answer to that question is... Does that mean you're going to answer it? That's my new signal for now. Okay. We've been pretty lucky in that we've had the opportunity to meet a lot of our heroes. I mean, we had Billy Preston play on our first album. We had Ian McLagan play on this on one song. We've toured with the Stones. We've met AC/DC, and we've been really kind of fortunate. Toured with Oasis, who we were big fans of.
I think a lot of the time you learn to be humble, because some of the biggest...
I did not better now.
Sorry.
You gotta do a noise.
I think a lot of the time you learn to be humble, and most of the time when you meet, like, Cam met Robert Plant, and he was an amazing
nice guy,
dude, and just sat with Cam and talked to him for a couple of hours, just backstage at this festival. And the young Malcolm and Angus Young, same thing, just lovely guys. And I think it's a thing you do learn from meeting your heroes, is to be humble and to be a good guy,
The most insecure guys and girls in the business are always the biggest dicks, and they're usually the least talented too.
They said, hey there girl, tell me what do you do? She said nothing, but I'm damn...
Brick. I love Brick. I'm obsessed with
On your
it.
phone?
When I fall asleep, I see tiny little balls bouncing around. Yeah.
We're not really
not like balls from a guy.
There's a game that we play sometimes where we you have to have a guitar, basically, and first you play kind of menacing chord, a minor perhaps, if you want, and then you turn away and you play a note, so the person can't see, and then the other person has to get the guitar and hit that note in
One go.
And this is a serious game.
It's a really serious game.
It's a nerd game.
a little bit.
Sometimes you'll hit it like 3 times in a row, then you'll just have weeks where you won't hit it. But what's the funniest part? The funniest part about it is the menacing chord at the start, because it's like the intent. It's meant to distract and
you feel it's supposed to create fear, tension, and everything in between.
Stress.
And you know, it sounds pathetic, and that makes you laugh. It is a weird game. I don't know why we invented it. I don't know why we play it.
I think we're gonna.
Why we're talking about it.
The only time I ever cried to music was I was young and I went to like a Christmas mass, and this guy sang Ave Maria, and my tears just sort of sprang out of my eyes, and I was really freaked out by it. I didn't really understand what had happened. But yeah, that song. That was a beautiful story that had to be ruined. It had to be ruined in this band. Anyone else squirt?
girl's a genius.
Wouldn't like to be a chimney sweeper, I guess.
Chimney sweepers.
18.
Especially in the 1800s.
Yeah.
I would not like to have been Dick Van Dyke in
Mary Poppins,
In fact, I would not like to be Dick Van Dyke.
Gravedigger. That'd suck.
Yeah, you probably get some cool equipment to do it.
You'd drive a big tractor. It'd be awesome.
Cool equipment.
It'd be awesome. Digging holes, driving a big tractor.
Out in the outdoors.
He's making it sound pretty.
Fresh air.
It could be a
Rain, flowers everywhere.
You can't be a fucking happy one. Like the family's there and you're like,
You don't dig the hole when they're there.
big smile. Hey, there you go.
Throw the person in without.
You pre-dig. You pre-dig
It's not
before
like.
they
It's
arrive.
not
All
like.
right, not gravedigger. It's fucking awesome.
I think she's serious.
Ba-ba-da-ba. I'm not sure. Someone else could.
Every time you do the noise, you never say anything.
I've only done it twice.
I think it's just
Still
gonna.
good at this game.
I think it's going to be a busy year for us, or a busy 2 years. You know, we're just starting out. We're just starting out this sort of tour and this record sort of cycle. So it's like the first week, man. So
A lot of shows. South America. We're going to talk about ourselves a lot. Talk
Great.
about our record a lot. Yeah, just and then hopefully during that time really start putting together the pieces for another album because I'd really like to fire something out, quickly after this.